Mark, I guess the first thing to start with is the injury to Leon Clarke. How is he at the minute?
Yeah, he sustained a shoulder blade injury. So there's been one scan. There's going to be a second scan today to determine the extent of the injury. So we're waiting on that. That he's gone back to Wolves to have that. So we'll discuss that with them as to see if it's an injury that's going to require a longer period of time or whether it's something that's a short period of time. I'm hoping obviously that it's maybe something it could maybe only keep him out for a few weeks that would allow us to get him back again, but we'll just have to wait and see medically as far as that's concerned.
I suppose the positive from that is that it wasn't anything to do with his spine because he went off on a stretcher.
Yeah. I mean, they at one point he didn't feel, I think maybe the jar meant that he had a nerve issue and he felt numb in certain areas of his body, and the minute that happens then they immediately put him into that sort of position. But certainly was in a lot of pain for the next couple of days, and there was an issue with his shoulder blade. So that's what they've been looking at now, and that's what they're wanting to study again. So it was serious enough at the time, and he was in a lot of pain for a few days there. So we'll just have to see the extent of the damage, whether it's a short-term thing or a long-term thing.
It's a big blow because he looked like he'd give you some freshness.
Very much so, and he had caused issues, real problems for defenders in the games that he'd played in so far, and he'd started really well. So to have lost him so early on, and he was the focal point up there, was a huge blow, and it will be a blow if we don't have him again.
And a similar blow with William Christ in the actual game.
Yeah, I mean, William has been terrific for me, and him and Chris Herd in the centre of the midfield over the last few weeks have been sensational. To lose Chris on Tuesday night the way we did, and now to lose William for a few weeks in terms of his hamstring is a huge blow. The two of them plus the centre forward within the space of 4 days is something that obviously affects the team.
I suppose if there was ever a time for your squad to show its character, it would be by having a game so soon after against your former club. Yeah.
I mean, you want to get back on with it again. It's patching people up right now. To be honest with you, we're down to bare bones. But at the same time, the games come thick and fast, and the players will be ready for that tomorrow night.